Hey, what's up, guys? Twintuitive 717 here. I am back with another reading. We're going to dive into the Divine Masculine Collective and find out what's going on when they are talking about the Divine Feminines, all right? Because they do be talking, all right? You guys are crazy if you think that men don't think about romance, don't talk about romance, they don't talk about women. Men talk way more than women do about this shit, yo. All right? A lot of them be chatting up with their pals at work, they're on the job, and all they could talk about is women, all right? That's the only thing on their minds. All right, so let's find out what's going on with your Divine Masculine when they're bringing you up at work. And I feel, too, work is a place where they're able to discuss you or maybe talk about you, Divine Feminine, because for whoever this masculine is, the people that he works with, they have no ties to his personal life, okay? So he feels free to discuss the connection with people at work for some reason. That's what's coming up in this connection. All right, there you go. Let your friends help you. I can't make it up. All right, so ask for and accept support from others. So this is someone who is definitely bringing you up with colleagues or people who feel like friends. And again, I really am getting strongly that the reason they feel so comfortable to bring you up at work is because, again, these people don't have like any biases towards you. Like whoever you are, Divine Feminine, I feel like they don't bring you up with friends and family for a reason. For some of you, they don't even want like the homies falling in love with you. They don't want to give any hints or clues about how incredible you are, how amazing you are. The people that they may know could have ties to you, ways to reach you. But I feel like the people at work, they just know you as like a mystery person. They don't know anything about you. Okay, so again, this masculine feels comfortable to lean on these people for support and just get their opinions. I feel like they can't stop talking about what's in their heart space for you lately. Like lately, all of these feelings are coming up. All of these feelings are developing, and it's just getting deeper and deeper. It's time that they lean on someone to just outpour, okay? We have reconciliation. So I feel like the advice from people is like, yo, like, go after it. You know, go after it. Every single day you come in and she's the only thing on your mind. It's the only thing you can talk about. These people at work too, they're trying to tell your Divine Masculine, like, yo, like you're young, like you only live once. What are you going to spend the rest of your life longing after this person? Go after them. I feel too like the people that he works with, they could be a lot older than him, or they could have different cultures or different values. Like for example, he could be talking with somebody of a different culture, and this man is like, what are you doing, man? Like, we're back home after when we see a woman we want, we don't waste time. Like, that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? So I feel like this kind of wise counsel is making your Divine Masculine feel a little bit more courageous, or because of the different cultural experiences or advice that he's getting from, like, the men at work, he's kind of looking at himself and, like, maybe the current culture that he's in, and he's like, you know what, man, like, yeah, like, why the fuck aren't I, like, you know, making a move? Like, why aren't I being a man about this? Why I'm expecting her to, like, reach out and chase? Like, what the fuck's wrong with me? Like, you know, maybe, like, you know, Carlos over there is right. Like, you go after a woman. Like, what the hell am I doing? That's the vibe that I'm getting. So someone from your past could be returning here, because I feel like that's the advice that they're getting, or the support when they talk about this connection, when they're bringing you up. People are like, what are you waiting on? Like, you talk about this girl and everything you say, it sounds like there's attraction there. It sounds like this is somebody that makes you slow down and smell the roses. This is somebody that you could spend the rest of your life with. I feel like his friends too at work could be like busting his chops about reaching out or reconciling or just doing something drastic to prove himself. That's an interesting message to come out. Definitely surrounded by other masculine energies who come from a culture. Like, they may have, like, immigrated to, like, North America, let's say, for example, and they're looking at your masculine. Your masculine could be showing them your picture at work, right? And they're like, what the fuck's wrong with you, you know? Like, marry that woman. They might hear him talk about, like, this is not for everybody, but if your masculine is in, like, a current relationship that they may not be happy with, you know, this could also be something that they're opening up to friends about, you know? I don't know how I would share this. Like, I don't know how I would open up about this. Like, oh, you know what, there's this woman that I'm in love with, but, you know, I'm married. And his friends could be trying to, you know, give him support about that. Hey, you only live once. You got to go after what it is you want. Like, so that could be stuff that's coming up as well. Is like the attraction that they feel towards you is unlike anything they've ever felt. Okay, so that may not be for everybody, but for some of you, that energy is creeping in where this attraction to you, it's unlike anything else. You attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. And that's the thing, like, you get them to enjoy life. And for some of you, you get them to enjoy life again, okay? A lot of passion there between you two. Or maybe, like, the passion comes alive when they talk about you, okay? And this is, again, someone that's, like, pulling out their phone at work. They may be showing, like, coworkers, like, text messages from you, like, pictures that you may send them. And, you know, like, they're just overjoyed. They can't help themselves either when they do this. Like, the energy just feels so big that they just need to open up about it. They need to share. Okay, and again, wherever they are working, it's a safe space for them to open, and people just like are telling them, like, listen, go after what makes you happy, right? Go after what makes you feel happiest. Go after, oh, look at this deck over here, wish fulfillment, right at the top of the deck. Because I was going to say something along the lines, and then I glance down and I see that card. But yeah, go after your wish fulfillment. Because the way your masculine talks about you at work, guys, it's like you're the best thing that's ever happened to them. Like, you're a dream come true. That's why wish fulfillment's here. They talk about you as like, holy shit, like this, you know, this woman is like, you know, like, I'm crazy about her. I don't know what to do. But then, you know, I got all these things in the way, and people around him are like, you don't have nothing in the way. You just don't have balls to do it, right? That's the kind of stuff that I feel like the banter, that's it. The banter between, like, masculine energies that happens in the locker room, so to speak, or I guess in this case, like, on the job type of thing, right? And many of you might feel like, nah, they don't think about me. They don't talk about me while they're at work. Nah, that sounds too cheesy. Nah, fuck it does. Trust me, guys. You have no idea. Smoking their cigarettes. Talking about women. Their relationships, how crazy they think women are, when really they're the ones who are just crazy about that shit, you know? They talk about it, okay? What kind of feelings are developing in the masculine's heart, again, that they may just kind of keep outpouring to others? All right, so we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, okay? So this could also be some of the advice that they may be getting, and I'm hearing, because it says as you forgive your parents, it's kind of weird to say this, but, like, it's almost like the energies that are around them giving them advice could be older people who maybe are parents themselves, or who may be in unhappy dynamics themselves and are giving advice from an honest place. Listen, if I had the love of my life, if I had a woman texting me like that, I'd leave everything behind, like, type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, I've never gotten that kind of passion from a woman. But what? You have this woman sending, what? Like, some of you might exchange, like, a lot of deep, profound messages with your masculines. Show them a lot of passion, show them a lot of love. Whoever you are, divine feminine as well, like with wish fulfillment, you really know how to love a man, okay? You know how to make a man feel good. You know all the right things to say to make a man smile. You just know your way around men, all right, divine feminines? Your soul is seasoned, all right? You know your way around men. Let's just say that, all right? You have a way with your words, okay? And I feel like they could be showing other people these text messages, and some of their coworkers or whoever they're sharing this with are like, yo, if I had a woman talk to me like that, I don't know what you're doing wasting time, okay? So a lot of your masculines could be in, like, this love bubble, okay? They're really proud to talk about you as well. We have forgiving and learning. So many of them could be learning to release a lot of the past stuff and just go after this. Maybe releasing a lot of the fears from the past. This is what I feel like people may be saying. Like, hey, forgive yourself, or go and ask for her forgiveness. Learn from whatever you have to learn from and go after that. It's not worth your pride. That may also be another strong message that's coming through. It's not worth your pride. So that could be something that they may be working on before that reconciliation comes through. Okay, but someone's definitely fiending and feeling for you more deeply than they ever have. But finally, I feel like they're getting to open up about it, okay? They're being called to take that mask off. Stop moving so slowly. Show her who you really are. Also, too, with deception and slow moving, I'm getting, like, some of the advice he may be getting is like, listen, if you're going to move like that, you're going to lose this opportunity because, okay, many of your masculines may feel like they have it figured out in terms of, like, the feminine energies, just women, so to speak. But whoever they're around, the old timers are giving them advice like, nah, that's how you think it is right now, but this is how it really is. Like, you really do have to show up if it's a woman that you want, okay? because she's always going to see through your games. If she wants you, if she loves you, she's always going to see through the bullshit. So it can't be this type of, push and pull, come and go. Whoever you are, people have seen your picture. They've seen the way you carry yourself. He shared certain experiences about how you guys have maybe had conflict, or, he might be in like the doghouse again, and they might be like, hey, what happened? What's going on? You're not as focused at work today, And then, of course, he's opening up about what's going on with you, right? And they're telling him, hey, listen, you can't move like this. Okay, so you guys can expect a little bit more playfulness, I feel, from your divine masculines. And also, too, I'm hearing something about with this deception card, taking the connection a lot more seriously, or, getting advice on creating joyful, playful moments with you, creating like more lighthearted interactions with you. So definitely you guys can look forward to reconciliation, but the way they're going to come back is just appreciating the connection more. Somebody really wants to spend time alone with you as well. Like, that's coming up. That's really important. And it's because they want to show you a side of them that's really invested into this. Okay. So they've been getting good advice. That's the energy I'm feeling from this reading tonight, guys, is that they've been getting some pretty good advice, and they made the choice to open up to people that they actually trust. And a big thing out of this was just unbiased. These are people who don't know you personally, divine feminines. They just know what they see in your divine masculine when your divine masculine starts sharing and talking about you, and they can just see that it makes them happy. And from an unbiased perspective, listen, everything here about your behavior, your attitude, what you talk about just consistently on a daily basis, I don't know why you're not taking action towards this. Like, what's the holdup here? So he could be getting that confirmation that it's like, now is the time to go in that direction, okay? None of this. No more of this. All right, guys? So that's what I have for you. Of course, the throat never ceases to close up in a masculine reading. But you guys know how it is. All right. So if you guys would like to connect for a personal session, you know where to find me. I'm always over at hipsy.com. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right. You guys take it easy. Bye.